What's up? Snowman here. Disclaimer, no part of this video is AI, nor will AI ever be used on Tac-Knives channel. You get Snowman from start to finish. No clips. No continued clips. I can see one or two clips, particularly if you're making a really long video, but these clippers are just clip, clip, clip. There's no clipping in real life. There's no clipping when you're up on the podium or you're out in the field commanding men or working in military operations or any type of civilian emergency EMS or just dealing with people in general. There's no clipping in life. Why would you want to just continue to clip on your video? Maintain continuity, which maintains your virtue, your integrity, your honesty. That's what I say. So, I'm going to be, I've been pretty much taking it easy on the knife making because winter's kind of set in. It's starting to break, the weather's starting to break a little bit. I've got a hollow handle knife project. I call them the Exterminator. They're neat little bushcraft. I'm almost got those done. And then one is going to my good buyer, outstanding survivalist knife enthusiast out in Nevada. He's going to get one of those pro bono because he's bought a lot of our knives, and I just wanted to do that for him, show my appreciation. But so that'll be done soon. I'm going to start making full tang knives. I love the hollow handles. We call ours hybrid handle because we put the massive tangs in there locked out with titanium pins. Love doing those, but the problem is the source that I was getting my hollow handle tubes from, those knurled handles, they don't get them anymore. So perhaps they'll come back in. I thought him contact me if you do. And so that's where I'm at on those. It's just got to have a quality hollow handle part and a aluminum cap, or I just won't build them. I've got 3 M24s, just they're completed, and I actually cut out 2 more because I was going to do 2 more with the vintage serrations, but I can't get the handle tubes. I think that will change eventually, but I'm going to go into the full tang. I've got some neat ideas for full tangs, so I'll just do those. Don't have to worry about getting a hollow handle part. And I love full tang knives as well. I've just always been a sucker for the hollow handle knives ever since the Rambo craze. And then there were several models, you guys, I know you've watched some of my videos where I'm hitting them pretty hard because they didn't do a solid tang connection. And it's knives like that that gave hollow handles a bad name, and then shed them in a bad light. And I can understand why some of you guys out there just don't trust it. I don't blame you. But I want you to keep in mind something about a hollow handle survival knife. They were really never intended to be a primary carry knife. Did you know that? If you go back and research when these things first started coming out, and it was back in the late 60s, maybe even before that. I'm going to share with you guys some pictures that I got. I've got a book in 1971. It's a gun catalog, but what's cool is there's a knife section in there. There's an old picture of Randall working in his shop he's got a bunch of knives on display right in front of him. He's doing some forging. I'm going to share that with you sometime. I'll format that into a video. makes you realize they've been around for a while, but they were meant to be a last-ditch tool. We're talking, you're thrown into a survival situation, and it gives you the best possible chance to survive, okay? Hollow handles are never going to trump full tang knives, okay? I get it. We all get it. But they're fun to collect. They've got a history, which is really cool. And there's a lot of makers out there that have strong tangs, like ours. And you're not even giving them a chance. I like to think of ours as you get the best of both worlds. You get ours are practically half tangs, and you get some hollow handle storage area, which makes the knife more balanced. So you get a strong knife that's a half tang, 6.8 millimeter blade stock, 2.5 inches long. They're either 2 1/4 to 2.5. Just depends on the knife model that we do. And so you get, in my opinion, you get the best of both worlds. The critical area where your knife's going to break, everybody knows it's right down there by the hilt. So we clear that with our really long tangs, and now they're 7/8 inch wide. So you get a really strong hybrid handle. That's what we call them, hybrid handle. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I'll try to throw some more videos on here soon. I'm still going to get to the AC25 demo. I've just had a lot of stuff going on. I've had to cut wood this winter, and physically I don't have the abilities that I used to have, so I have to pace myself. You know, I'm living with some medical ailments, and so I have to kind of pace myself. And that's, you know, even going out the shop and working on knives. But I will get to those. Also, I've got to make a couple of LS1 leather sheaths. I got a gentleman that's wanting one of those. So just bear with me. Bear with me. Things will get percolating around here again, and you know. So anyway, this Snowman, I'll catch you guys down the road.